I'm Heath Blair. I'm a motorcycle technician at Richardson's Harley Davidson in Launceston, Tasmania, and I'm 30 years old. As a kid, I always wanted to be a mechanic. It was something I always aspired to. So when I finished school, I approached local workshops to gain work experience in the hope to gain an apprenticeship. From there, I enrolled myself into TAFE in a Certificate 2 pre-apprenticeship course, and it was whilst I was in that course I was offered an apprenticeship. I think, like most people, money is always a factor. But being challenged in your work and having variety in what you do is fantastic, and if you can have a passion for what you do on a daily basis, it makes going to work very easy. Absolutely. I spent 6 years looking after a schools-based traineeship program in Melbourne. If you had have said to me when I was at school that was a job that existed, I wouldn't have believed you. At the time I was at school, schools-based traineeships didn't even exist. So it certainly opened up the doors to allow me to introduce young people into the industry, and it was a pathway I never expected to take, but it's there for the taking. Probably the diversity of roles you can go off into. After gaining your trade in the automotive industry, there's just limitless opportunities to go in different directions. I guess directly from a trade, there's the option to go to sales, parts, various other areas. You might be a sales rep or something like that. But then there's also those other diverse jobs as well that you generally don't think about, but tend to crop up, and they're definitely an option. At the moment, I love working on Harley Davidsons. I get to come to work, I work on great bikes, I work with a great group of guys, and getting to ride those bikes every day is just fantastic. It's huge. Absolutely everything on a Harley Davidson these days is controlled by electronics, as much as you wouldn't think it. They do look like still mechanically a basic bike, but there's a huge amount of technology that goes into them these days to make sure that they run smoothly, handle well, and just make them a great bike to ride. No, it's completely false. As I said, there's just so many unknown pathways that you can take after doing your trade in the automotive industry. I find that there are far greater options than most other general trades out there that you can follow off into within this industry. The sky's the limit, basically. If you're motivated, there's just a huge amount of opportunity in this industry. Everyone needs cars, motorbikes, trucks, and the jobs surrounding those. We can't get enough people in the industry, so if you're motivated and passionate, it's a huge opportunity. Ensure it's something you really want to do. Being in this industry does require a lot of your personal time in the learning and development of yourself. So it definitely needs to be a passion, and if you have that passion, you'll do really well. I'm working towards being a certified Harley Davidson Master Technician. It's doing a lot of study outside of work hours and courses done at Harley Davidson Australia up in Sydney. So once I receive that certification, I could work anywhere in the world on Harley Davidson with no problems at all. And that's a pathway that's probably going to take me about 2 years to achieve.